What is going on, guys? Today we are taking a look at Ramires, the 86 hero in that CDM center mid slot. I think, yeah, he's only a CDM or right mid. He is a 4-star, 3-star with 5'10 and a high work rate. He is obviously Brazilian in the Prem, and he does have some relatively decent stats. Mainly the one that does stick out like a sore thumb is his pace. Naturally, in the game, it looks like he should be a good DM. Add a little bit of pace to him as well, and you've got an unstoppable force, especially if he was to go with an anchor, or what this guy's put on him is a shadow. So a shadow will give you 96 pace, 91 defending. I don't know if that's the highest a CDM's got on a base, or naturally just very high up there. If you went for the anchor instead, a very luxurious 92 pace, but you'd end up with 90 defending and 89 physical as well. So I could see the arguments between both of them. You become an 88 with an anchor and also an 88 in a DM role with a shadow. So we'll stick with what this guy's put him on him to start with. We have got chip shot, we've got anchor, we've got slide tackle, press proven and relentless as the playstyles, but no playstyle plus on him, unfortunately. Naturally, I kind of question why he's a hero, but I remember him from back in the day in his Chelsea days, so other than that, he's a hero. So let's just jump into him. He currently coming in at 841. I managed to get him on bid at 819, so hopefully we do get maybe just a little bit less of tax gone. FC24 is here, and Sky Coach has all your needs covered. From squad battles, champs, qualifications, and even now draft boosting, there is a long list of services they do give, as well as coaching, and also the big one everybody wants in FC24 coins. The service is fast and reliable, and you will get your coins, your boosting services, or obviously coaching in a matter of hours. If you do want to get any of these, make sure you head over to skycoach.gg, go onto the website, and when you go to checkout, make sure that you are using the code JT11 at checkout for your 5% off your orders. And if you'd prefer to do this on mobile, check out the screen right now with the QR code for their mobile app. Right then, see him in the midfield here then. He's going to be, yeah, straight away. You can see once he gets up that speed, the pace is absolutely stunning. Meaning he will be able to cut out if you can kind of almost judge the attack. He's going to kind of go where he's going. You should have no problems running forward. Ederson with a great save. Let's kind of build our attack slowly. So we got Tchouaméni and him. Very defensive partnership, I must admit. But I'm interested to see how that would work with both of them. Very lucky pass, I must admit. And I don't know whether I pay the coins for him. I think that's going to be the big thing for someone like this. Obviously, he's got an inflated rate just purely on the fact that he is a newer hero. Can we get the tackle on here? Looking for the cut inside, which naturally he was always going to do. And he gets the ball away. And again, sitting in the midfield, looking for that interception. The one thing that I don't understand, is such a good card, but what he could have been with a Playstyle Plus as well would have been absolutely miraculous for him. Genuinely, just that one extra would be insane. So I'm hoping in the coming future when we do get potential UCL heroes, I know he is leaked to have one like a lot of people, so it should hopefully give him potentially one back, and that's a phenomenal goal. Got a bit of burst of pace pushing it forward. Again, duly noted in the run-ins of it. Don't particularly want him too far forward if I can hope. Just naturally, he's kind of not an endgame product sort of card where he's got 78 shooting. It's not going to be enough to go kind of full way, but I like the pace to be able to drive forward. Like I said, if you have got more of a defensive duo, like for instance Tchouaméni and himself, or you've got no way. Oh, thank God. No, if you've got, for instance, a duo of two CDMs, then naturally he's going to be the one that would push more. He's got the pace to kind of get away from scenarios and hold his own. So that, for me, is always a nice tactic as well, especially if you potentially run a 4-3-3 instead. Good to see it out. Can he get past KDB? Great pace on him. Looking for that second tackle if he can. Where is Dembele going? I needed him up that wing and he just did not want to go. Look at him getting back as well. Good positioning from him in that defensive zone. Leao's going to just get it back. Beautiful, though. He's covering nice and deep, which is exactly what we want, especially if we have him as the defensive player. That's poor. Should have went for that pass. He's going to look for the shot instead. But having that player in that good position side, I know I've got one of them, and I think I want to say I've got stay back whilst attack on on Tchouaméni. So the fact that Ramires is back even more so is a very interesting trait from him. He has obviously got the high work rates, which will naturally work really well on this card and have his pace completely up there as well. Oh, that's a great cutout. Has the pace. Can he deal with it as well? Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Good interception. It's exactly what we want. We don't want Virgil here though. Can we get a little bit of a run from him? Like we said, gets the ball. Crossing wise. This is what I mean. Final third. He isn't any sort of cam. Oh, that's going to be offside as well. He isn't any sort of cam, so he is going to be very, very strict in a defensive role. He can definitely carry the ball and kind of outlay it to a player, but that is almost kind of the last thing he can do. It's just an incredible amount of pace for a guy that is very heavy on the defense. But the kind of interesting factor with that is what happens when he eventually or inevitably does get a big upgrade. When he gets into that Foot Birthday Heroes, kind of what we got, what is it, Final Fantasy, maybe even a cheeky Footies later on, very later on in the game. Could we see the best box-to-box we've got going? All we need is a huge pace increase. We don't need any more of that. A huge passing, shooting increase, and you've got yourself a very, very versatile defensive attacking player completely. Good interception. It's a great challenge. Wins it again. So far, I'm very, very happy with the defensive output that he's putting in. The question really when it comes to someone like a Ramires is his price really worth it? 800k is by... Oh, that's a rubbish pass. By no means 800k is an extraordinary amount of coins, especially in a game where it is very, very... terrible. It is very, very untradeable focus. So spending coins just doesn't seem that plausible unless you're doing kind of SBCs. Nearly taking out Pele there. But unless you're doing kind of your SBC grind, maybe you're kind of buying some fodder for more upgrade packs. In terms of buying players, there probably is more than I kind of do in terms of buying players. But naturally, I'll just run an untradeable team. Anyway, good save from the keeper. So really, there's no actual need to buy anybody. It's that speed, that instant kind of acceleration boost is absolutely massive for him. So we try and find Son. What is Haaland doing there? That is a chance that we definitely need and will come against us. Yes, but he manages to get it back. Oh, that's got to be kept in. Little Scorpion in the first minute. He's going to pick it up nicely. Get the pass off. It's a great ball. Into him. I should have passed it one more. Should have passed it one more. Good save. Good save. Now, I don't think there's any free kicks on him, but let's just double check because I didn't see anything. Yeah, no free kicks whatsoever on him. The question is, could we get anything from it? What we got? We've got Ronaldinho chilling. Can we go across goal there? Because he's going to move his keeper, surely. No? Okay. That's a bit far out, I think. 27 yards. No, not a chance. Gonna win it back nicely into Haaland. Did we get a free kick again? You could get used to taking these free kicks. What we got? So they're into the box this time. Oh, dearly. Good interception again. Breaks that counter perfectly. Good interception again. Finally, I was going to say finally getting back on the ball, but then delivers not the greatest pass back. Again, just looking for a bit of movement from him. Nothing too crazy, but we can see already bringing out a big gap in the middle there. Just running with Petit. He's kind of just opening himself up without even meaning to, which is exactly what you need in this game. Oh, that would have been a great option. Oh, he's gone left as well. But just having that option for someone with a little bit of pace, a little bit of drive, and naturally can push people forward because they are that quick. So you just naturally find what a lot of people do is they'll try and go position to position. So if I'm with my centre mid, they'll try and put their centre mid there. So it's almost like you're just dragging him out, opening that space up, and then can bring it back around, and just naturally you're opening up such a gap just by having one of your centre mids have incredible pace. So going into the overall for Ramires then, he's currently, well, I'm trying to sell him at 825. There's quite a lot between 830 and 840. So I can imagine that price has kind of just gone up and down as we go forward. So in terms of price points, we do have him in the max 87 hero when that was out 5 times. So there was a chance of getting him, and I must admit, I'm very jealous if you got him, as he is a really, really good centre mid, CDM sort of centre mid. The only problem is he cannot play centre mid. So unless you've got a right mid that plays in the midfield, and you could jiggle it around like that. For instance, like Llorente could play centre mid, but he's also playing right back, so you can merge him around a little bit. But in terms of that, that's just one fullback, so you'd have to find a formation that sits everybody. But in terms of a card, phenomenal. Price-wise, we saw kind of right at the start of the game, it's kind of up there at the mill, and I think he kind of chilled there for quite some time. And then as we've kind of got into these heroes, it's only been recently, like the past couple of days, that we've seen more of a sell-off or a decrease in the market. And naturally, that's going to be because we will be very, very soon getting this card. We don't know, I don't think we know the full in games. I don't know if that is exactly the same or not. But in terms of kind of the, is it the difference? We surely shouldn't know any in games yet. We just know that he is coming. I don't even know if the rating's right, to be honest. 88, okay, so maybe we do know. They're either guessing or we do know. I can't remember what was on the card, but we know that we are getting one at the very minimum. So it could be that people are getting ready for that card. And like I said, them upgrades are going to be massive for this card. Because naturally, if he gets a bit more on the shooting, a little bit more passing, maybe a bit more agility, balance, and composure, this card could be phenomenal. Not even to mention adding a 4-4, 5-5 onto him. He's going to be an insane box-to-box. It's very, very quick. That is something you definitely can notice, especially running the shadow with him. You are looking at 96 pace, 91 defending, which is crazy in itself, especially for a CDM. I don't think there's many. I'll have a look in a second, but I don't think there's many that actually have that sort of pace. Naturally, 91 defending is phenomenal. You had a bit more on the physicality. I'd say you had like, what, an extra +2, +3 pace. You then go with the anchor instead, as you'll still end up with like 94, 95 pace, as well as then almost 90 physical, 90 defending. That is going to be a card worth reckoning with. The only thing I suppose he doesn't have then is the kind of Yaya height. But what comes with that is the jockeying, the quick movement, the agility balance. All you need is a playstyle plus, and this is going to be one of the better heroes you can get in the game. Now, we're going to have a look. Is there a CDM of a higher variety, because that is going to be important, with the pace that we want? So we've got 91 pace on a silver. That is absolutely insane. Can play right back as well. That's pretty cool. Ramires is one of the top. Matthias with 88, in fact. That's really good. Then we've got a few lower rated. Tonali at 84, which is pretty decent, to be fair. Lam up there. And as you can see, as we're going further and further down, it's the fact that it's so high on the base at 88. That is incredible. I really didn't think Matthias had that sort of pace. That is basically what Ramires could be. I think, how tall is he? 5'9", yeah, he's pretty much there. You add them sort of stats onto Ramires, you've got yourself another Matthias. And I think in general that would work really, really well. Especially that he's only 86 at the moment and Matthias is 90. Very, very happy with him. I think he's a wonderful, wonderful card. I would say Shadow or Anchor's got to be your 2 chemistry styles. And naturally, if you've got him out that SBC, absolutely GG's. But make sure you like and subscribe on this video, and I'll catch you all next time for the next review. Leave a comment down below who you'd like to see. Peace!